So what do you do when you're hungry and you're gonna make something quick? This is one of my go-to recipes. Let's get into it. So I've rinsed the kale and I just tear it off. You can get the kale that's already in the bag and looks like this already, but I like doing it this way because I'm gonna chop this, and it tastes, if you saute this, it's almost like sauteing onions. It adds a nice flavor. And on the weeknight, I'm really trying to focus on how can I make something that's super quick, but also tastes really good. So to me, the hardest part about this recipe is really the prep. So chopping up the mushrooms, chopping up the kale. You can do the stems if you like. Also chopping up the potatoes and peeling them. If you want to make it quicker, don't peel the potatoes, because then you get more fiber, which is going to make you feel fuller. So even though I'm not showing it here, I actually am boiling the potatoes while I do this pan fry of the mushrooms and the kale, because I know the potatoes are going to take the longest. So that's a pro tip. Whatever takes the longest for you to cook, make sure you start that first and then work on the quicker items. Because really, once you're pan frying the veggies and the mushrooms, that should take maybe 10 minutes. The other thing I would say is super important when you're making meals like this is the seasoning. So my go-to seasoning is going to be garlic powder, onion powder, some type of paprika, and salt and pepper. So you can see I put the paprika on the tofu slices. Now I know some people, they don't like the texture of tofu, but I promise you, if you sear it like this, it gives this nice browning that is going to be like so amazing. And I love that because it gives it a little bit more bite. Like, you see that? Like, if you try that, I'm telling you like it. Now I know some people still don't like tofu, but if you get that extra firm kind, I think you'll like that. The other thing I should say is I'm using the same pot for the whole video, and it's just so that it's easier for me to record it. When you're doing this at home, don't feel like you have to do it exactly like this. Just make sure you check out the recipe that's in the caption, because technically once you cook the kale and the mushrooms, you can remove that, or you can keep it all in and then just go ahead and sear the potatoes and get that nice browning, because that's going to be flavor. So now you got your veggies, you got your fiber, you got your protein, you got your nice healthy carbs that have the fiber, so your blood sugar is not going to be jumping up. You're going to feel nice and full. The only thing I would say you gotta have is the hot sauce. That, it just takes it to another level. It reminds me of how my mom used to cook things back in the day. Now it's time for cleanup, my favorite part. I hope you like the recipe. Let me know down in the comments what you think, and I will see you next time.